Howdy. Let's talk about weather a little bit because there has been something very interesting going on in recent days. It is very strongly related to this playlist, Europe Electromagnetics and Weather Occurrences. Maybe there is a writing mistake, but never mind. I remember that I have a playlist about this, and I was surprised to notice that there are 40 videos in this playlist. I knew they have some videos, but 40 is already quite a few. And obviously, I mentioned the surface conductivity anomaly quite a bunch of times in that. Because I found the surface conductivity because I noticed a repetitive weather pattern. And the recent days they were interesting. Because some 5 days ago, that's a picture from Finland from some time ago, they told that the fiercest thunderstorm on our planet is stalking Finland. And the timing of the storm changed 3 days later. All right. A storm at stake. So now I clicked the wrong button accidentally. Yeah, this is mainstream media, obviously, as you can see. And now we are really at the wrong place. So now, after a few days of keeping this somehow in this mainstream media about the storm, a very fierce storm which is supposed to reach Finland and bring havoc, it still didn't occur. As it is very easily visible in this picture from today. Doesn't seem like the most powerful storm on Earth was hitting. At least not eastern Finland, because there wasn't hardly any clouds anywhere. And since I know about the surface conductivity anomaly, I was very interested by following that development of the storm. And I also have been watching the sun with a side eye, or however you tell this in English. And in recent week or two, recent times, there has been quite much activity. Just now, today occurred another X flare 1.5 or something. But there has been constant flare emissions or activity on the sun. Like for a prolonged time, there has been some uptick in the sun's activity. CMEs were impacting Earth and sparked auroras in places they weren't supposed to do that. But they did. And now again, let's just have a quick read about this. According to Forecast meteorologist on duty, Christian Roine, rain showers can occur anywhere in southern Finland tomorrow morning. In Slovenia, the storm has caused devastating floods. I hope you know about that already. But anyway, I said to my wife some days ago, I bet the storm won't reach Finland. Maybe they're on the southern coast or in the region of Oulu. Might be some activity. But the main thing will go over to Sweden. And it turned out that I was right. And I was thinking that I should have made a video about that like from the beginning and reporting about the stuff, how it's going on. And now it's already over. Maybe not really, but yeah, since the summer is just about to end, and usually the storms are coming in fall. So it's just the beginning of the storm season, I guess. But anyway, the worst threats of tomorrow's storm no longer seem likely, but according to Eetu Rimo, meteorologist on duty at the Finnish Meteorological Institute, it is still worth preparing for tomorrow's storm. Heavy rain, thunder, lightning, hail, strong wind gusts, and torrents are still possible. Whether they will come right at your place, that's a bit of a different story. I bet there won't be anything tomorrow here. Maybe a few kilometers from here, but not here. The stormy weather that has long been expected in Finland has hit the Baltics today, says forecast on-duty meteorologist Christian Roine. Hail up to 7 centimeters has fallen in Latvia. According to Roine, the storm's worst roars and thunder are moving over to Estonian island of Saaremaa towards Sweden during the night and will hit Stockholm and Uppsala. Yeah, a little bit north of Stockholm. There is this other power plant, nuclear power plant, where we have every now and then earthquakes. As far as Finland is concerned, the edge of the death might hit Åland, but the worst death, I don't know, that's Google translating, would not seem to be getting any closer. In the forecast models, there is a small risk of deafness later at night in the archipelago sea. Deafness? Yeah, that's funny. Not to be underestimated. Yeah, that's too strange to read. That doesn't make any sense. But let's go over to Windy and have a look at it. So that's a screenshot I took some hours ago. And the reason for why I took a screenshot is because I figured out how to make overlays. Yeah, this doesn't really work. But anyway, you can see Finland here. There isn't really clouds or anything. Yeah, little small ones, but yeah, this doesn't seem to work really. Now let's go over to real windy. So you can see there is nothing really reaching Finland. And there's also this kind of motion here going on, spinning motion. In a clockwise direction. So, there's the rule about the right-hand rule. The direction of current when the thumb points up, the direction of the magnetic field. So if the thumb points up, the magnetic field will go counterclockwise. In other words, we have to assume that if the current goes down, the magnetic field will go to the other direction. Okay. I made this map some time ago where I have been drawing this kind of marks of the spinning direction of this surface conductivity anomaly according to magnetic vortices and their polarity. And now the situation is as follows, that this bad weather comes up here, but here we have this vortex. So it will push it to the west towards Sweden and also further into Russia and the Arctic Sea. And it seems to do so. And I made a little collage where we have this kind of, that's the same surface conductivity anomaly, but that's just the top layer of it. There are different kinds of depths where they were measuring it, but hopefully you can see still the structure. It doesn't change too much. It's just a little bit harder to see. But that's somehow, I think, the positive charged part of the polarity. And it is also, as we just have seen with this rule of thumb about the spinning direction of the magnetic vortex. It's an area where it seems that the energy is going in. And we had the solar activity. So I think the solar activity in recent days has charged up this area. Because according to the magnetic vortices, the rule of thumb, it's spinning counterclockwise, so the energy is going in. And since the material in the ground has now been charged, it will probably create rather strong magnetic vortices in a clockwise direction, which in meteorological terms would mean that we would get a high pressure system. So I figured out how to make overlays. Yeah, this is maybe the first time I show you. And I made a screen video of this overlay. It's an overlay of this surface conductivity anomaly structure in Scandinavia and windy. The clouds are not reaching the area. So maybe the meteorologists and some other people, they could learn something about that. And since Earth's magnetic field is weakening, there's an area where it's red and there's no clouds. In Norway. But anyway, since Earth's magnetic field is weakening, we probably have to assume that certain geological features in the ground are affecting local weather more and more. So for me, it didn't come as a too big surprise that there will be no storm. Now let's watch it again. I'm very proud of myself because I finally managed to make overlays. Check it out. And you are totally free to not believe a word what I say. I don't expect anyone to believe, but you can see for yourself. It would be even cooler if there would be a moving satellite picture. I don't know how to make that. Maybe once I figured that out too. But anyway, I just wanted to show you something about the fiercest storm on the whole planet is not as fiery as a surface conductivity anomaly. It seems it got ramped up, or it got really charged up in recent days due to solar activity. And now it's so strong it deflected a very strong storm. Yeah. It is an area of power. Yeah. You can go to the playlist I showed in the beginning. I tried to put a link below, and you can check it out. I have been talking about this many times, and this was now basically a very prime example for how much influence surface conductivities or stuff in the ground can have on the weather. They have a big influence, and they will gain more influence as we go further in time. Geologists should start to learn about weather, and meteorologists should start to learn about geology, about Earth's electrical circuits and stuff like that. Maybe the forecasts would be more accurate. It could even save lives. But this is just what I think. I really would like to have this. I really would like to see some thunder or lightning strikes actually. But there aren't any. So in this way, it's a little bit boring living here. It's just sunny and hot. Yeah, we have clouds. There has been yesterday noctilucent clouds. They weren't that spectacular, but still we had noctilucent clouds. Yeah, I think I leave it here. Yeah, I tried to make some videos in near future, but yeah, I'm busy. There's stuff going on, trying to write and making research, and yeah, very interesting. But let's see. Thanks. Bye.